Hi everyone, welcome to stampinggala.com. Today's project is this cute little treat box that holds a little box of bubble gum that is in the shape of an egg carton. I made some coordinating projects with this for my Facebook Live last Thursday. I have a cute little basket that holds a Peep that is a marshmallow lip gloss, and then another treat holder that holds a number of different treats. This one happens to be a marshmallow Rice Krispie treat. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with a piece of So Saffron that's cut at 6 1/4 by 1 1/2, and on the 6 1/2 inch side we're going to score it at 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5 1/2. We're going to turn this and score it at 1 and 5 1/4. Grab your bone folder and fold on all the score lines. By using a bone folder, it just gives it a more finished look. Now, essentially, the box is going to come together like this. So, the outside flap here, we're going to take a 3/4 inch circle punch and just eyeball it and punch a little half circle here on the side so it creates a place to open it up a little bit easier. So now we're going to cut up on all the score lines, and we're going to slightly cut on an angle on the smaller tabs. So straight up on the longer tab, and I mean the longer here, and cut up on an angle on the smaller tab. Now you don't need to worry about the dimensions here. I will have a link to my blog where you can actually print off the dimensions. Okay, turn it over on this side and we're going to do the exact same thing here. Now the other coordinating projects that I showed you, I will be doing a video on those, so just watch for those as well. Let me get this out of the way. Now we're going to bring in our tear and tape, and I like to use a sharp edge ruler. And that way you don't need scissors. It works out really well. This will actually tear off. That's why it's called tear and tape. But for me, I like to have something where I can just get it as straight as possible. Now, every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, I have a video. I do a workshop, a live workshop. I would love to have you join me. It's on my Facebook group page. It's called Stampin' Gala Stampers Group. If you go to Facebook and click on the join, go to my page and click on the Join Now button, I will quickly approve you. Okay, so we're going to take these 4 off, and that will create the bottom of the box. Take one off and then seal it to the inside of the box. Same thing here. We're going to bring this forward. finally the last one for the bottom. Okay, so there's the bottom of the box. Now simply we're just going to take the last two off and make the lid, form the lid. There's many different things that you can put in here. You don't have to just put what I placed in there. You can put some little chocolate Easter eggs, and that's always good. You can put some chapstick, a couple of chapsticks, some little hand lotion. There's just a number of things you can do for those of you that don't eat candy or chew gum, or don't want your children to either. So anyway, here's the box. So now I'm gonna bring the stamp in, and this is the stamp set we're using, Fable Friends. And we're gonna ink this up with Memento ink. You have to use Memento because we're using Stampin' Blend markers from Stampin' Up. Now, let me bring this stamp set back in. This is a beautiful stamp set that has 9 stamps in it, and they are the red rubber, the cling, and they go on a clear black. So it has, the reason it says 9 is it has 9 different stamps. You can purchase any of these items on my blog at stampinggala.com. Okay, so now we're just going to color. Let me grab another one of these. This happens to be the crumb cake. We're gonna color the bunny with the crumb cake. Now, these markers do come in light and dark in every shade that we offer. You can buy the light and dark separately, or you can buy the light and dark together as a combo. Now the nice thing about it is if you only need one, you don't have to buy the whole set. Now I don't need to color this whole thing because we're using a punch and it's going to be cut off. All right, so we're going to take the petal pink and color in the ears a little bit. And then since the paper is Coastal Cabana, I'm using the Stampin' Right marker. Now this is not the alcohol base like the other ones, but it's not, we don't have this color yet in the Stampin' Blends, just the Stampin' Right markers. It's just working fine. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more on the buttons. I'm gonna bring back the crumb cake and shade around the face just a little bit. And then I wanna show you a neat little trick with our color lifter, that you can just take the color lifter and just use it to blend a little bit, but it also lightens. So if you go out of the lines, you can remove it with the color lifter. Okay, so now we're gonna take our 2-inch circle punch and punch this right in the center. Okay, so I did do a couple of things offline. First of all, I ran this through the Big Shot with the So Saffron, and then I cut it in half, and I'll show you why in a second. This is from the Foliage Frame Framelit set. And then I also ran this piece, which is from our Layering Circle dies. This is a very nice set to have because it does have 16 dies, so it's a really good buy. You get a lot for your money. So we're going to take this and put it on dimensionals. And put it right on top of the scallop circle. And the color there is Coastal Cabana. All right. Now we're going to put this aside just for a second. I have a piece of Whisper White. that is 1.5 by 4, and a piece of our Tea Room Designer Series paper, which is 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. What's nice about our products is that they all coordinate the colors. They're dyed to match. So you don't have to think about it, about what colors to use. All you have to do is know what's in the DSP, what colors Stampin' Up! Lists in the catalog to coordinate. Okay, so we're going to put this right on here. Okay. All right, now I did cut this in half because if I didn't, you would barely be able to see it. See what I mean? So I wanted it stretched out a little bit. And what I'm going to do, so you can't see if it goes over the sides a little bit, and you can see then that I cut it apart. So what I'm going to do is just cut these off just a little bit, because then you won't see it. Same thing here. All right, so now I am just going to take some snail, place this about right here, because all we really want is this side piece. Same thing here. We're going to put it about the same distance here. Just like that. And now we'll take this one, put it up on dimensionals. Place this about, make sure I get it straight, about right there. I like to take our Wink of Stella brush. It does look a little crooked. And just add some shimmer to your bunny. Just enough. It looks a little like glitter. I'm just going to straighten this out just a tad bit. There. That looks better, I think. Okay. And then our pearls. Now I keep my pearls in a stamp case. And these are orderable as well on the Stampin' Up! Website. Our basic pearls. And Stampin' Up! Is not going to carry our wood cases anymore, our wood stamps anymore, starting in June when the new catalog comes out. So I would imagine soon after those cases won't be available anymore. Okay, so now on to the ribbon. Now the ribbon is our mini striped ribbon, and this happens to be in Bermuda Bay. And do this right on my fingers. And we'll just trim this off. Now with a glue dot, we'll just place the glue dot right there, and then the ribbon on top of it. So there is your treat holder for today. I would love for you to stop by my blog at stampinggala.com and check out all the other projects I have on my blog. And I hope you check back often. I will, like I said, have 2 other videos in this series for these projects. So please check my YouTube channel as well. If you like what you see on my YouTube channel, I would love it if you subscribe. And while you're at it, click the bell right next to it, and that will send you a notification every time I upload a new video. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.